It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's basketball out in Brooklyn. Barclays Center is the venue. We'll see the Nets go up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they're in a little bit of a skid now. There's no other way to put it. Whatever momentum they may have had early in the season has gone away here as we've reached the midway point. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position has evolved over time? And make it quick.
Yeah.
The evolution of the guard position in 12 seconds, please.
Well, you weren't quick, so why do I have to be so quick?
Well, just try.
8
Okay,
seconds
I'm
left.
going to be as quick as I can.
Okay.
7,
But I'm going to be
6,
as
5,
vigilant as I can.
Okay.
4,
You know,
3,
they're more like combo guards
2,
now.
1. And with all the switching guards who can defend more position for the teams that rebound collectively, guards have to be involved on the boards.
Well, it's almost like you were reading that, Shaq.
We were going to give you 10 seconds, Shaq. You didn't have to rush.
I did rush.
You didn't have to. Because
Yeah,
anyway.
combo guards. Let's go courtside.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Last game for the Nets, they picked up a W against Orlando. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, the fallout from the Nets trade with the Celtics in 2013, of course, is still being felt all around the league, and GMs are very reluctant now to surrender first-round picks unless they receive major league talent in return. Nobody out there wants to be embarrassed, Kevin, on or off the floor.
Yeah, some lean years in Brooklyn, partially as a result of that transaction. David, as always, thank you. When the super teams are dominant game after game, some people are going to ask, what's the point of even playing a game like this?
Well, in the regular season, I hear that all the time, and I sort of laugh at it, because this is what the season is about. 82-game grind, having competition not only with opponents, but within yourself, within your team, battling for minutes. And we understand that a lot of these teams are built to win in the postseason. The regular season doesn't mean much for them. They're going to qualify for the playoffs, but there are other teams in this league, Kevin, trying to fight to improve. And on nights where you have opportunities to play against that kind of dominant team, a coach can say, see the potential, see what is possible. We just saw it here tonight.
And take some personal pride in your performance.
No doubt about it. And you can stack yourself up against these super teams that roll into your arena to find out exactly where you are. And sometimes winning a game like that for a coaching staff, they can say, let's use this momentum to build on it. We just beat one of the better teams in the league. So psychologically, it works in a lot of ways during a regular season.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Green, also Camby out there, and it's Richardson in at the two-guard spot.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's English, covered by Nance. Camby good.
A huge mistake, letting him establish that kind of position down low.
Yeah, defense 101, don't let him get that deep, and this speaks to the lack of effort right there. No better way to frustrate your coach.
No problems knocking that one down. Iverson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Richardson kicks to English. He tries for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Kidd against Murphy. from 12 feet out. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And English kicks to Richardson. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Marcus Camby.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Iverson. And I'll tell you, Brent, a lot of distractions for the Knicks over the last few years.
Well, quite a number of coaching changes, obvious changes to the front office. So that means you're turning in a different direction. And some people in the Knicks organization really having a hard time just getting along with one another.
Both good from the line that time.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. From the line, and it falls over the rim and in.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
Williams, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Murphy passes to Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
There's just so much Murphy can do with the ball in his hands. He can score himself when he has to, but finding an open teammate like that is always his first priority.
Kidd kicks to Iverson, and the Nets another three.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Here's English. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Houston. Pulls it up. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Iverson against Richardson. Iverson passes to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. 5 to shoot. Nance finds Williams. Over Green. Offensive rebound, Nets. And it's Parrish with the jam.
And the Chief making his presence felt on that offensive backboard. Doesn't look like he's outworking you until you see the ball drop through the net.
Here's English. 6 points for him. Pass to Murphy. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
The kick out to Williams. Nance passes to Parrish. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Richardson. What a tremendous game he played against Houston.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Here's Green. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Nets leading by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Here's Iverson. Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Murphy. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Kidd. Over Murphy. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Inside, Campbell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game, but as you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Willis comes in for Buck Williams. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Larry Nance. The free throw drops for Campbell. Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowable.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Orlando.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those floor blocks. No, 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 not today.
Here's Iverson. 10 points for him.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass, and a contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
And so here is New York after the missed three from Allen Iverson. To the middle. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Nets. Shoots from the elbow, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
Here's Cheeks. No points in the game yet for him. Butler from outside. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Nets with the lead. Kidd kicks to Iverson. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
Well, once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Marcus Camby.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's around 14 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
I love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
Here's Strickland. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets. Ball stolen. He's got a clear path. Here's Brandon. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Strickland. Barnett covering. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Strickland's got his first points in this one. Nets leading by 4. Poked loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Cheeks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ariza outside. Here's Strickland. Barnett covering. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Manning. Brooklyn with the rebound. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. In third, the Nets.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the one thing you love about Barnett, he'll do anything the coaches ask. Start, come off the bench, score, or facilitate. He is completely unselfish.
And he makes both free throws. So many modern offenses no longer rely on a point guard to initiate the play. Tell us a little bit more. Walk us through that process.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, are getting more towards motion offenses, almost playing in a secondary break where you've either coming off a score, you're coming down the floor, the point guard gets off the ball, and with all the players moving around and with the multifaceted skill set of your small forward and your power forward who's now playing at the point, distributing the ball, setting screens, DHO. Because of that skill set, you don't really have the heavy reliance on point guard domination with the basketball, setting up every play, and being the only playmaker on the floor. Now you have 3 and sometimes 4 getting that job done.
Clock at 2. And now the Knicks on the break. The shot by Butler, nobody around. But they get it back. Moves back up. And the rejection by Parrish. Clock at 6. Here's Cheeks. And finally they hit one. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
The pass to Manning. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. On defense, Brooklyn, 4-point game. Ariza outside, passes it to Strickland. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Butler. They get it back. Willis the pass to Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brandon. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Here's Brandon. Over Cheeks. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
The new era of NBA basketball, playing outside in. We'll see if they could take advantage of that moving forward.
So it's the Knicks now. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Cheeks, Trevor Ariza out there with Caron Butler, and it's Manning in at the center position. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Brandon, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Nets.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
And so he makes both from the line. New York's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Butler passes to Strickland. Antetokounmpo against Butler. Releases. Rebounded by the Nets. Parrish has got his 4th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That jump shot looking better and better from Giannis. When he gets in the rhythm, it becomes dangerous.
Here's Strickland. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
The first one falls. Buck Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Brandon, defended by Cheeks. Fade away, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Signs of Antetokounmpo really figuring things out. His offense starting to look more and more natural.
Here's Manning. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
The Nets have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Nets making a switch here. Nance is checked in.
One shot.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Knicks trail by 5. And Murphy kicks to English. He tries for 3. Drops in the tray. English has got 9.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Five on the clock. And trying to break loose. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Now he's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Murphy passes to Green. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Brandon. 7 points in the game.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Knicks trail by 3. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Iverson's checked in for Barnett. Murphy against Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
For New York, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls, and the Nets making a change here. Kidd's checked in. And so Murphy hits them both. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kidd kicks to Antetokounmpo. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's English. Antetokounmpo defending. English's shot is good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Nance. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Over Richardson, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. New York trailing. And here's Murphy. 26 points for him last game against Houston.
I felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Kidd passes to Iverson. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 6 assists here tonight.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
On the wing, Jason Richardson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. That one drops for him.
And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
Here's Kidd following the score by New York. From deep, Iverson. A 3-pointer is right on target. Iverson's got 6 in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
New York calls timeout. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Green. He's averaging 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not just about scoring 50 or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently. Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Teardrop shot. And that's collected by Camby.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
Murphy against Kidd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. For New York, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Out to the right wing. Back to Iverson. A putback, the offensive rebound. Nance finds Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Now Kidd. Goes up again. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. That's 10 points for Jason Kidd.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Kidd against Murphy. Now here's Kidd. He's guarded closely. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's English. He's got 13.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Knicks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. First free throw is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's the Nets now. 3-point lead. Outside Kidd. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Camby, and slam dunk by Camby.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
There's the pass to Kidd. Over Murphy. That's good from Kidd. The assist by Iverson. 14 points for Jason Kidd.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Murphy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A lot of time, games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Free throw drops for Murphy. Parrish, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And New York with a change here, too. Butler's checked in. And so he hits both. Kidd with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Kicks it to Parrish. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Willis, he checked in for Larry Nance. Here's Willis. And no good that time. And New York will come the other way. Pass to Butler from 12 feet out. He feeds it to Camby. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brooklyn's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And the shot goes in. And that's now 21 points for Iverson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Strickland. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 14 points for him. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That's good from Richardson. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Iverson. He's got 21. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Over Butler. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
Here's Strickland. He's got 9. And here's Richardson. Left side Ariza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Ariza, much improved as a free thrower. over the course of his career.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. Ariza hits them both. The Nets with the lead. Here's Barnett. 11-point game his last outing. Six to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Willis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Willis has got his first bucket of the night. Strickland passes to Butler to the inside, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Knocks it loose. Here's Barnett. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And they can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Camby with the steal. 1:11 left now here in the second. Butler from outside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Here's Strickland. 9 points in the game so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Antetokounmpo.
And everything he's touched, as he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Goes up off the inbound. Shot's good by Strickland. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Brandon. He has 7. Here's Barnett. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Barnett. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Ring shot on the way. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. 23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brandon. Defended by Cheeks. Here's Brandon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again, maybe this season.
We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith. And the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Murphy with the ball. Parrish is out there with Williams. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Nance in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Richardson, and he makes that one. Richardson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
For Brooklyn, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw good, Parrish. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Shot from the inbound, and there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Nance. And that's 23 points for Iverson.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Camby against Parrish. Kicks it out to Richardson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's deflected. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the paint, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Parrish inside. He's guarded by Murphy. A shot's good from Parrish.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Here's English, and the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Richardson against Iverson. Ripped away. It's Richardson on the wing. 8 points for him.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. Green dishes to Camby. He kicks it to English. Over Nance. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from English.
He is just tearing them to shreds here tonight. And the thing about English, even when he's having a game like this, he's never going to get on that emotional roller coaster. He doesn't get in your face. It's just another night at the office.
Free throw good, Parrish. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Richardson. Kicks to English. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. A 2-point game. Kidd against Murphy. Iverson outside. At the elbow, Williams. Outside, Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Iverson. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Knicks trailed by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's English. No good that time. Nance with some nice D. Nets leading by 5. Pass to Kidd. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Murphy kicks to English. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. English has got 9 points now in just the second half. Kidd against Murphy. Kidd passes to Nance. Outside for Kidd. On the clock. A second chance effort. Basket counts. Kidd's got 19 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Murphy kicks to Richardson. 13 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Brooklyn leading by 7. To the paint. Parrish inside. Hamby on him. And it's Parrish missing.
Gotta make those shots. Not sure how he missed it. Defense was just okay.
Richardson finds Green. Murphy with the ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, when Murphy gets in the zone like this, you just have to stand back and kind of admire his game. It's amazing the way he can take over a small man with a big game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The pass to English. And the Knicks good for 2.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Passes to Kidd. Back to Iverson. Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Kidd passes to Parrish. Hamby with the block. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Buck Williams.
Draymond Green is a great role player on the offensive end on the floor and makes guys around him better because he's willing to make plays and passes. And then he's got that commitment, that tenacity on the defensive end as well.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 5. Here's Brandon. He's got 7. Nance finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Barnett. And the Nets, another 3.
Giannis showing off some of that team first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Cheeks. Here's Strickland. Buries it from 3-point range. Strickland's got 14.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Barnett. Nance outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Here's Barnett. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Here's Manning, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
Here's Barnett. 11 points in the game. Out to Nance. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. And then on Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night. Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And here's a shot chart now, getting a better perspective on where he's been shooting the ball from.
And the work he's doing from deep has been fun to watch. Great looks, and he's knocking them down. His ability and threat to drop those long-range bombs on a defense really makes their offense click.
New York on D. Barnett passes to Nance. Here's Brandon. He has 7. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barnett. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Butler. Over Nance. Butler, no good.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Manning. Nance with some nice D.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Here's Barnett. He's got 13. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Manning. And he banks in the layup. Manning's got 8. Nets leading by 7. There's the pass to Barnett. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. It doesn't go for him. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for New York. Passes it to Strickland. Back to Green. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Manning.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Brandon. He's got 10. Nance, right side. Here's Brandon. Defended by Cheeks. They get a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Strickland, and the Knicks good for 2.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's Brandon. He kicks it to Nance. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Butler. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Here's Strickland. He's got 19. Out left to the wing. Here's the teardrop. Cheeks' shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Caron Butler. He's out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Strickland in at the shooting guard. Here's Barnett in the corner, Nance with it. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And good, he nails it. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. Outside Butler. Here's the floater. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Nets, Parrish is checked in for Nance. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Barnett. And both free throws good for Caron Butler. Brooklyn leading by 4. Iverson outside. Outside Kidd. And they double up Kidd. Now Willis. From deep three-point range, Ariza with the rebound.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Off his foot, and the refs whistling a kick ball. Inside, Harris. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Nets lead by 6. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Got a piece of it. Pass to Manning. Back to Richardson. He dishes it to Murphy. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Hit against Murphy. Kicks to Ariza. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
Now here's Kidd. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over English. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
New York calls timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Coach Fizdale was going over with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Got that bucket in no time at all. 21 points in the game.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
They get a hand on it. Kidd with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kidd. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now, here is Murphy. The pass to Camby. Down low, here's English. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside Kidd. Four on the clock. 14 feet away. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, they're just absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
Here's English. Ariza kicks to Richardson. Back to Ariza. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper.
And three-pointers constituting the majority of Ariza's shot attempts in recent years. He won't hesitate.
Now here's Williams. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Green's checked in. And here's Kidd from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Knicks trail by 15. Here's English. Passes it to Murphy. He kicks it to Camby. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Richardson. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Now here's Kidd. Tearaway warm-ups have long been a feature of the NBA. But last season, the new tearaway jerseys, they just kept ripping apart.
The old uniform malfunction, Kevin, last year. Yeah, maybe.
You even had a couple malfunctions, and that was odd.
Well, the tie, bad tie. I always have bad ties.
Well,
I think they're looking back at the material choices for what they're doing. So maybe there'll be some subtle changes into this year. But it was interesting in the early part of last year. A lot of guys with a finger underneath the arm and pulling away a jersey and ripped away. So maybe the supplier will do something about the fabric this year.
That one is no good. Knicks trail by 13. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One shot.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
One shot.
And that one misses. Nets leading by 11. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's New York with it. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Richardson. Kicks to English. And again, New York with the triple.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Green with the ball. Now Richardson. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Kidd against Murphy. He sinks the 11-footer. 31 points for Jason Kidd. Knicks trail by 8. And Murphy kicks to Camby. At the elbow, Green. Pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And so here is New York. Just 3 to shoot.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
Murphy against Kidd. Larry Nance is checked in for Brooklyn. The free throw drops for Kidd. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
And the pass to Richardson.
Two shots.
That's good from Richardson. Here is Nance. Outside Kidd. Drills it from outside. Kidd's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Nets.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's English, covered by Nance. Clock at 4.
There's a timing and a rhythm to how Parrish plays. Really an underrated defender who routinely frustrates shooters.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
Here's Kidd. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Knicks trail by 11. Now here is Murphy. Over to the left wing. Here's English, covered by Nance. Good on the shot. Camby's got 4 points this quarter.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kidd. Knicks trail by 11. And here's Murphy. This is to Richardson. Passes it to English. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Now here's Kidd. Back to Iverson. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there. Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and pointed in the right direction.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Kidd.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Here's Williams. Green with the block.
Oh, I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Antetokounmpo's injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Richardson. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Iverson against Richardson. Outside for Kidd. Clock at 6. From 7, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. New York called for the foul. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
There's the dish to Iverson. Down low, Parrish. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. And the Nets lead by 4.
Ooh, excellent work getting that close to the basket. Got to be happy getting those type of shots.
It's Richardson on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Iverson against Richardson. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And now the Knicks on the break. Richardson's running. Over to the wing. He kicks to English. To the paint. Here's Green. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
All those weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot.
Richardson against Iverson. Knicks with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Oscar Parrish. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins. Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Nance to the inside. Pass to Kidd. Launches it. Misses the tray. Kicks it out to Iverson to force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.